Hello TL Travelers, and welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome to the family and happy freaking New Year. 2021 is here and I gotta say, it's hitting a little different. I think that it is safe to say that throughout last year and as we get into a new year, a fresh start, if you will, we're all a little stressed, we're all a little anxious for different reasons. Some of us for the same reasons. We may not all be in the same boat, but we are riding out the same storm, if you will. So I wanted to hop on here today and chat with you guys a little bit about not just those typical New Year's resolutions, but I wanted to also propose a bit of a challenge that I think will be a fun way for all of us to ride out the storm together and just let loose and have a good time while we're at it. So if you have not already hit that like and subscribe button, go ahead and do it now. I'll give it a little wait. You're not gonna wanna miss what's coming up. And yeah, let's just jump right into the good times. So right up until last year, I was one of those people who would set New Year's resolutions and goals for the year in like a very specific way. I was that person who was writing down manifestations like lose 5 pounds, or go to the gym 4 days a week, or learn to do the splits by the end of the year. Newsflash, that never happened. And what I learned pretty quickly was that that kind of pressure on myself, especially starting a new year, just never ended up working for me. And ultimately, especially if I was setting a number of different goals, at one point or another, I was pretty much guaranteed to feel like a failure. And so that is why I started setting goals in a more broad way. I would say things like get outside more, or eat healthier, or be more positive. And while those might seem like kind of scapegoat resolutions to a lot of people, and maybe you're one of those people who definitely needs that structure, but for me, I found that it was so much easier to complete goals and follow resolutions that I had laid out that didn't have a specific schedule to them. And if you saw my New Year's resolution video last year, moving forward and looking back, I talked a lot about just being a more positive person and learning to relinquish control in certain situations, letting go. And all of those little tiny things were things that I could do in a variety of different ways and in my own sort of time, and ultimately led to me having a far better year than I would have if I had set more specific goals, especially this year with everything being so crazy and up in the air. Flexibility was key, so it really was the perfect time for me to master that positive attitude and, lack of control. So as the year ramps up, we definitely do have some fun travel stuff to share with you starting in February, but I thought that it would be so much fun for the month of January to set out a little bit of a New Year's resolution style challenge where each week we focus together on something that will just make our lives a little bit better. None of this new year, new me crap. You're perfect. We're perfect the way that we are. But these are just some fun activities and things that we can do to feel better, de-stress, all of that fun stuff. Each week will have its own theme, be it mental health or physical health and getting outdoors, exploring, things like that. But none of them will be strict checklists of activities. I will be sharing different ways that you can enjoy your week over on the TL Travel Instagram feed, so you can follow along with me as I'm completing them, and then I'll be reflecting and sharing all of the fun here on Sundays at the end of the week, just to share things that I've learned and all of the fun activities that I completed along the way. So you can choose to follow along with me over on Instagram if that's what you want to do, or you can hang out here on YouTube and each Sunday check out what I learned and then move forward with that. Whatever you want, super casual, just here to have fun and spread a little positivity. The first week focus starting today is going to be on mental health and wellness. And I think that it's just such an important topic right now for everything that's going on in the world, or with everything that's going on in the world. And something that a lot of you may not know about me is that I actually have incredibly high anxiety as well as PTSD, that's post-traumatic stress disorder. So yeah, quarantine and isolation and all of these changes have definitely done a number on my mental health recently, or over the last year, and I have already been doing a lot of things to cope, but I'm excited to try a couple of different things that have been recommended and also share those experiences with you guys. Just a quick side note, and I'm sure that this goes without saying, but I am definitely not a psychologist, therapist, counselor of any sort, nor am I a professional when it comes to mental health and wellness. So please know that any recommendations that I make going forward are really just like fun activities based on what I'm doing in my life. But if you find yourself in crisis or are in need of an actual diagnosis, then I will leave some links and other information for mental health services in the description down below so that you can check those out and get the help that you need. So if you are interested in jumping right into this challenge, definitely head over to the TL Travel Instagram feed and hit that follow so that we can connect over there. Share your thoughts, feelings, anything that you would like in the comments down below here, and I will look forward to seeing you guys next Sunday for our next challenge and to let you know how things went this week. So hit that like and subscribe button, and until I see you guys next Sunday, stay great, travel safe, stay well, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.